Have you ever watched a child today complain that they are bored, while holding a screen that connects to the entire world? They expect entertainment to be handed to them on a silver platter. But if you grew up a few decades ago, you know very well that being bored was not a feeling you ever announced out loud. Back in those days, saying the word bored in front of your mother was a very dangerous game. It was a problem you learned to solve completely on your own, very quietly, and very quickly. Because if you made the terrible mistake of walking into the kitchen and whining about having nothing to do, she always had a solution ready for you. And I promise you, it was never a fun one. A single complaint could instantly turn into scrubbing the front walkway on your hands and knees. It could turn into pulling weeds in the hot summer sun, or pushing a heavy, rusty metal lawnmower across the entire yard. There was no arguing, just a bucket, a stiff brush, and a mother standing on the porch making sure you did it right. So, we learned the art of disappearing. When the house got too quiet, we grabbed our sneakers and ran out the back door before she could find us. We stayed completely out of sight, riding bikes until our legs hurt, making sure we always looked incredibly busy. And out there, while we were running away from sweeping and scrubbing, we learned to use our imaginations real quick. We did not need expensive toys or flashing screens to save us. A simple stick became a sword, a cardboard box became a spaceship. We built whole entire worlds out of absolutely nothing. But as we look back now, here is the real twist. We thought our mothers were just being tough on us. We thought they just wanted the house clean. But they were actually giving us the greatest gift we could ever receive. They were teaching us how to be entirely self-reliant. Those dreaded chores, and the constant fear of doing them, taught us so much more than just simple responsibility. They taught us how to cure our own restlessness. They taught us how to make joy out of nothing, and how to pull pure fun right out of thin air. If you remember the golden rule of never telling your mother you were bored, please like and share this story. Let us keep the memory of those wonderful, simple days alive. Have you ever sat in a modern car, pushed a single button, and felt the perfect, quiet rush of cold air? It is convenient, yes. But do you remember a time, long ago, when air did not come from buttons? Back then, summer road trips meant sticking to hot vinyl seats. You were baking in the afternoon heat, in a world before air conditioning was everywhere. You could not just dial in a comfortable temperature. You had to go out and find the air yourself. And that is exactly where the magic happened. If you know, then you remember. That little triangular wing window, right at the front corner of the car door. It was small, but it mattered, so much more than it ever should have. It was not just about rolling down a window, it was a true art form. You had to grip that small metal latch, push, and turn the thick glass to the exact, perfect angle. You adjusted it inch by inch, until it caught the outside breeze, and funneled it directly into your face. And suddenly, the wind answered your call. Your hair flew wildly all around the cabin. Your eyes squinted against the heavy, loud rush of the summer air. The noise of the highway was deafening, but it was the greatest feeling in the world. But here is the real truth, the reason that memory stays with us. We thought we were just trying to cool down, but it was never really about the temperature. It felt like control. In a hot and unpredictable world, you held the power right there in your own hand. We did not realize it back then, but freedom used to come in small angles and open windows. We did not need perfect climate control to be happy. We just needed the open road, the summer sun, and a little piece of glass to catch the wind. If you remember opening that wing window to get a breeze right in your face, please like and share this story. Let us keep these beautiful, simple memories alive. We hear a lot about safe spaces today, places designed to protect us from the cold, from the hard parts of life. But we did not have safe spaces. We had a backyard, a steep hill, and a wooden sled. Looking back now, some people might say it was dangerous. There were no safety helmets, no soft padding, and definitely no adults hovering at the bottom to catch us if we slipped. The hill always looked so much bigger than it really was, a giant mountain waiting to be conquered by very small legs. But we did not call it courage, we just called it winter. Your hands were completely numb inside your mittens. Your nose was bright red. Your cheeks burned fiercely from the freezing wind and the ice. But you climbed that hill anyway, dragging the heavy sled behind you, breathing hard, but laughing even harder. And then came the drop down the hill. There was no control, just gravity, raw speed, and absolute trust in your own balance. When you crashed into the snow, and you always crashed, you did not sit there and cry first. You looked around quickly to see if anyone was watching. You simply wiped the freezing snow off your face, brushed off your heavy coat, and stood right back up. We learned very fast out there in the cold. We learned that the stinging pain passes quickly. We learned that the thrill of the ride was always worth the risk of the fall. There were no long lectures, no gentle explanations about resilience, we just lived it every single day. But here is the real truth, we were not just playing in the snow. Without anyone ever saying a single word, we were being trained for the real world. Every time we wiped out and dusted ourselves off, we were learning the most important lesson of all. We learned how to survive the biting cold, how to survive the painful fall, and most importantly, how to pick ourselves up and walk uphill again. Because life is full of steep hills, and those winters made sure we were ready for them. If you remember the sting of the winter wind, and the pure joy of the climb, please like and share this story. Let us remind the world how strong we really are. Do you remember the heavy feeling of sitting on that hard wooden bench, after you gave it your all, and still came in last? Today, we live in a world of endless participation trophies. We rush to hand every single child a shiny plastic ribbon, just for stepping onto the field. We try so incredibly hard to protect them from the pain of defeat. But in doing so, we have completely forgotten the profound value of losing. First, think about the raw reality of that painful moment. You sat on that bench much longer than you actually needed to. Your head was hanging down, your legs were completely exhausted, and there was no hiding the truth. You did not win. No one rushed over to hand you a fake medal, or patted you on the back to say, "Good job anyway." Second, remember the powerful fire that failure lit deep inside of you. That sharp sting of defeat stayed with you for a very long time. And when the next year finally rolled around, you ran so much harder. You did not push yourself because a coach simply told you to. You pushed yourself because losing taught you exactly what you needed to change. And third, think about the quiet discipline it built into your character. You learned very quickly that giving effort was never optional. You learned that getting better was not automatic, and that real results carried a heavy weight. But here is the beautiful twist that so many people miss today. When we were kids, we thought losing a race was the absolute worst thing that could ever happen to us. But looking back now, sitting on that lonely bench in last place, was actually the greatest gift we were ever given. It was not a cheap plastic trophy collecting dust on a bedroom shelf. It was the priceless gift of resilience. Because quietly, and without a single round of applause, we learned how true growth actually works. If you grew up in a time when you actually had to earn your victories, or if you believe that a painful loss is the best teacher in the entire world, please hit that like button, and share this video with someone who learned to run just a little bit faster next year.